Good morning, John. Being awake is awful.
I feel like a poo-poo.
Goodbye, Lemmings. I miss you already.
Well, our taxi driver was very nice. He nearly killed us. We almost died, but we're alive. Missoula has got this sweet outdoor lounge area at the airport. I'm outside and there's Blaine. You're all gray speckled walls. I'm like, check me out. I'm outside. There's a plane behind me. You gotta find cooler spots at airports. If I go this way, there's the control tower. It's cool. Apparently I've chippered up a little bit now that I found this amazing place. So I'm headed to Chicago for tour. I just went through security with $2,000 in $2 bills. They didn't even ask. If you're coming to see us, if you buy merch in cash, we'll be giving a change in $2 bills, at least while supplies last. Also available, aside from change, is this new flash drive thing that I made that has every song I've ever recorded or released, even the terrible ones, and some of the various stuff. So that's an interesting idea, because CDs, how do you even use those anymore? For people who aren't going to be on tour though, I also have something to sell to you. John and I have had this argument about Batman and whether he's worthwhile. So for the next week we have 2 shirts available. One, from my perspective, it says, "We are all Bat people." And one, John, is from your perspective, it says, "Batman's just a rich guy with an affinity for bats." So to find out which side Nerdfighteria is on, we're selling both of them, and then we're gonna count and see whether we are indeed all Bat people. Or, you know, which design people liked better. John, congratulations on your golden bucket of popcorn. That's weird. That's just weird. That's weird. And yes, my butt is freezing. This is not a warm place for my butt to be, but I'm gonna do it the rest of this video because I want you to be entertained. It's just gonna be interesting facts about marriage. Fact number 1, the 2 people who played Ferris Bueller's parents in Ferris Bueller's Day Off met on set and they got married. Also, they had kids, and they didn't name any of them Ferris, which is unacceptable. Fact number 2, of the 19 couples brought together by the television show Bachelor, none of them are still together. Which is really, I guess, not a super surprise, but it is interesting. Fact number 3, during the Crimean War, a British shipmate, after being told to hit the deck, instead ran forward toward a live shell with its fuse hissing and threw it off the side of a British naval vessel. For this act of bravery, his captain promoted him to lieutenant on the spot, also recommended him for the Victoria Cross, and introduced him to his daughter. The 2 later married. One act of bravery turned out pretty well for that guy. 30 years after this photograph was taken at Walt Disney World, this little girl and this little boy got married. They didn't even live in the same country at the time. Not at the time they got married, at the time the picture was taken. Speaking of Disney, the guy who was for 36 years the voice of Mickey Mouse was married to the woman who was the voice of Minnie Mouse. Also weird, David Tennant got married to an actress who played his daughter in Doctor Who. But the weird part of this is that she was the actual daughter of a man who played the Doctor in Doctor Who. John, there are so many people in the world that weird coincidences are bound to happen. And in fact, it has happened many times that childhood pen pals have met later in life and gone on to get married. But what is exceptionally weird is when those 2 people are Carey Mulligan and the dude from Mumford & Sons. They were childhood pen pals, and then they both independently became famous, and then they reconnected later in life and got married. The universe is weird. People who are coming to see me on tour, I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you. It's gonna be a great show. John, we are all Bat people, and I'll see you on Tuesday. I felt bad for the poor people because when we gave them a tip, they had to sing a song. Oh, hey there. Hello, Mrs. Wainwright. It is a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for taking this opportunity. I think I'm perfect for this position.
Wiggle that butt, kitty. Wiggle it. Yeah.